Hey, what up everybody? It's your favorite Asian robot right here. And of course I am the people's champion, still here constructing the best builds in Dauntless, and we all know that. You know, people can pretend that they've got better builds, but still, prove it, all right? I'm still waiting for those people that said my builds were trash to at me. I asked them in multiple messages. You know, I was thinking about embarrassing them live, but meh, maybe I won't. All right, or maybe I will, you never know. All right, anyway. People have been asking me to start using the new cells in builds, and there are some restrictions that you have to be aware of. These cells are only good, or for example, recycle is only good on the chain blades and the repeaters. Why? Because you must strike the same part multiple times. Only the chain blades has an attack that can do that consistently, which is the spinning attack, and only the repeaters can do that consistently as well by targeting a specific part. However, the new cells do make for some immensely powerful work. You've seen my Rezakiri trial video. A lot of people have been liking that one. Well, here is a revamped Charrogg Repeater using Recycle, which is pretty damn strong. Let me remove my camera right now and we'll get into it. Okay, so first things first. Volcanic Eruptions, Cunning Cell. Marksman Chamber right here. You want your Captain's Grip, okay? Mod will be Precision Sights, and Charred Pistols will be your Bond, okay? You've got Discipline as your Omni Cell to ensure interruptions. Koshai's Bloom with Etheric Attunement Cell. Alright, this will allow you to lifesteal if you get in trouble. Time Weave Helmet with a Recycle Cell. Nashor Cloak Toughness Cell. Malkirion's Grasp Recycle Cell. Volcanic Treads Berserker Cell. Okay, what this will give you overall in terms of perks is the following. You're going to have Cunning +6, alright, extra critical strike chance to work together with your Discipline Cell. Predator, which will allow you 35% bonus damage so long as you don't take a hit, which should be fairly easy with this. Recycle. Okay, if you don't feel comfortable with full recycle, okay, my recommendation is swap out one of the recycle cells for the cunning cell that you've placed into the weapon, and then you can add in another berserker cell. All right, but I prefer to have +6 recycle because I find it fairly easy to stack up. Okay, toughness is your means of survival with this build. You can actually, if you really want to, you can swap toughness for parasitic, but I very much prefer the Koshais with discipline and +6 toughness. It just makes a lot more sense to me. But again, your choice. Okay, Aether Hunter. This one you cannot change because it comes with the Charrogg's pistols. Etheric Attunement is just there, so your cooldown for the Koshai's Bloom is a bit faster. Berserker will give you 20% bonus damage at +3, which is absolutely awesome. And Tenacious, with this build, you have 1,450 hit points, which means that your Tenacious is giving you 14% bonus damage as long as you maintain your health. All right. All in all, there's a lot of damage to be stacked up here. Yes, I am the robot. Okay, so now we're gonna go try this out in the hunting grounds. As always, you know, a lot of people are like, his builds don't work at high level. Yeah, please prove it. Because if you morons, you know, want to talk so much, at me. Real Asian Robot on Twitter. Do your YouTube video at me. All right, please. I am looking forward to all of you doing that. I would love to see people adding me. I've called out multiple people on stream. So where your proof? Anyway. For those of you who are here just to see this awesome sauce, let's take a look, shall we? How does this feel in hunting grounds? No bonuses, no tonics. Now, you can use tonics with this, FYI. It is absolutely possible to use tonics with this, but you would have to make space for another catalyst cell. In which case, I would recommend removing the Tenacious, so you would change the legs to the time weave leggings, which would give you catalyst together with the lantern slot. Okay, here we go. Now I'm gonna fight at a disadvantage with the fire element versus a fire behemoth, because why not? Oh no, I took some damage. That sucks. Well, if you do, listen, all you gotta do is just use your Koshais and start life stealing. All right, try to focus down one part at a time. Now, obviously, with the Hellion, what you want is to break their legs first, but I'm just gonna show you a situation, just how easy it is to snap apart like that. And this is considering the fact that I am currently fighting against, you know, the element that I'm ineffective against, technically speaking. All right. Don't be afraid to sacrifice health if you need to. The only thing you want to really be afraid of is catching on fire, because that one will kill you. All right. But as long as you don't take too much damage, all right, and I'm demonstrating all this so that you guys know and understand. As long as you don't take too much damage, all right, you'll be all right. Now, as I mentioned, the big key here is you want to lifesteal back as much as possible. So don't be afraid to mark the legs. Go for the legs first and dish out all the damage you need. All right, as you dodge around, you'll also be able to unleash the Charrogg UE. Now, if you want to play, you know, the way that some people who've stolen my builds have done with the meme Charrogg Repeaters or whatever other bullshit, all right, you can dodge as much as you need to. As long as you've got your general stamina bonuses, you will always be able to dodge around if necessary. Like so. It's really very easy to do so. All right, naturally, while you're evading fire or whatnot, you can very easily dodge and maintain your whole thing. All right, and we'll go for another leg break. There we go. There's another leg break. There you are. Now let's finish it off. All right, you guys have seen enough of the combat demo. Now you finish it off. Basically, if I just dodge multiple attacks, bada bing, bada boom, things die. All right, it's very simple and easy to use. It's genuinely not difficult. Let's take it up a little higher. All right. As always, my builds will function in whatever level of combat you want them to function in. All right, they are designed and tested fully at all levels of gameplay. Escalations, hunting grounds, it doesn't matter. The reason why I don't showcase these builds in escalations is because escalations have bonuses. In case you didn't know, that's how other YouTubers lie to you. All right, well, aside from the usual thing about them buying views, which they often do, they want to showcase in escalations because, and I've got proof videos on that, because obviously it's a lot easier to make their builds look good in, say, a frost escalation where the bonuses are huge, massive, truly massive. All right, now one thing which you are going to have to be careful of is if you do trigger your discipline buff, all right, you're gonna be very strong damage wise, but you are gonna take additional damage. At upper level gameplay, you're gonna want to be a bit cautious about this, okay? Because it is gonna hurt if you take a hit, and it's not like your Koshai is gonna, you know, come up instantly. So you're just gonna want to be a bit careful of that. All right, just be a bit cautious and understand that you are gonna have to play relatively smart. All right. Now, the best part about this whole thing is that once you've knocked it down, you can lifesteal all your health back. It's really not a big deal. And then I just continuously deliver discipline blows because the parry just allows you to just keep fighting. And that's the best part. With recycle, as long as you're targeting a part, all right, that you want to break or that you haven't broken yet, it's so easy not only to break parts, but just dish out a lot of extra damage to the behemoth. As you can see, even while explaining this whole thing, the behemoth is dead. All right, so I hope that this combat showcase has helped to show you guys everything that we need. Sorry about the dim light, you know, blown fuse. I can't replace it till Tuesday, but we will replace it, and you know, we'll be back to full lighting soon enough. For now though, thank you guys very much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you want to support this channel further. All right, there is a way to do it for free. If you take a look at the description of the video, I've put my Spotify link in there. Listen to my music on Spotify, put it in your playlist, and you will be able to help me for free. All right, it is one of the best ways to assist me for free. So thank you very much if you decide to do that. For the time being, before we go, I'm going to thank all of our lovely channel members who have done us such a great service by maintaining their membership. Thank you all so much. I just need to bring up the member list. My apologies, it takes a while sometimes. There we go. Starting right at the top with Death Dawning 982 at Plus Ultra. Thank you so much. Jerry Fast, Rogue Assassin, Oh Mr. Cream Buff, Zach NFG, all prestige. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to all of our honored robots as well. Stefan Geyer, Coffeed, Underpaid Enlisted Soldier, I'm Peeps, Syed Assad Bukhari, Pringle Bread, Tuan de Gwen, Miss Eve, Tyler King, Brian Lancaster, The Oculus, Coda CMF, Kami SMH, Jammer Boy, Conrad C, Nate the Great, Curtis Sussler, MJ, Corey Ryu, Benjamin Savage, Lady Neo, Greasy Burger. And that should be about it. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you all in the next one. Y'all have fun now. Catch you later.